Hello, hello. Is Yelper streaming a Majors game right now? That's crazy. I will keep me posted on the Majors game. Very curious to see how the how Fender does now that he's awake. Hey, by the way, Russ, if you're watching the stream, and I do hope that you're watching the stream, I see what you're typing in the Eggball server. Just know that I see it. Okay? Now worry not. I know it looks like these are novice teams on your screen. They are. But I'm told that will change. There has been, to quote the commissioner, there has been typical bickering about TC budgets. So, sounds like they are ironing out a few details. And here we go. Looks like he's starting to slowly change the team names here. Don't we have 10 teams? I do believe we do. And he is going to fix the spreadsheet accordingly. You like to see Cheetos bringing back fire-breathing rubber duckies. That was the Season 19 Super Bowl team. I don't know if this is the first time it's been used in NFTL. Couple of solid names on the top row, to be honest. Juplot's Heroes, a little awkward, but I like it. I like the reference. Imagine Taggins, definitely not a new team name, but it's clean. Reptiles, kind of boring. Boosting Ballacudas. It's not that good. But it's funny for some reason. Boosting Ballacudas, that's too much. Portland Tile Blazers, also a little awkward. Also just used it in novice, so not a huge fan of that. Tag Pro Athletes Ginny was the last second captain, so I assume that's why he does not have a team name. So it looks like we are starting to get some TC values here. They added a team. Oh yeah, NOS Converse Ball Stars. I feel like you should be willing to branch out a little bit, and then again, Poet, Classic, Responsibles. That's typical. I feel like when you go to an off-season league, you should be willing to like branch out with the team name some. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't take Pied Curious to a NFTL, you know, or a off-season hockey league. I'd do something fun, you know. Like, I understand you want to have your franchise, but have a little fun with it. TC values. Looks like we've decided majors players get 55. Unless you're Jig, in which case you get 40. He strikes me, and I don't follow NFTL too much, he strikes me as a guy who's like, kind of like Alchemist. That level of good at neutral flag. Vader and Cheese Doodle at 69, so if you're a good minors player, and then everyone else at 100, that seems relatively fair. Alec carried by his drafting, that's true. Definitely one of the better drafters this community has seen. Was always big on ISUT's teams, like not even NFTL, but like drafting his novice and minors teams. Did he ever captain not minors? Maybe not. But always had a hand. Him and Anze, I feel like were always involved in ISUT's teams. Alright, Yelp is kind of showing me up right now. It looks like he's got the nominations on his out-of-game splash screen. That's kind of sick. I'm jealous. Alright, per the commissioner, captain's getting situated. We should start shortly. So, bear with us. Players slightly worse than me, got 15 more TC. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see you be the only person down at 40, and then like other majors players get 15 more. That seems a little incongruous to me. I don't know if I'm using incongruous correctly, but I'm gonna pretend that I did. Looks like we're testing the bids here. Have not really looked at the draft packet. So again, per Poet's announcement, still 3-on-3 on A team, I believe. Yeah, still 3v3. B team gonna be 4v4, but it's 10 A teams now. And I think, if I remember, people really like the change to 3-on-3. I'm pretty sure TPM's 3-on-3 for neutral flag as well. take a look at the top of the big board. I have no idea who this first person is. Is that Water Wheel? That's Water Wheel, right? Is it? Their TPL history says they played season 26 on the Nights Who Say Re. Majors, though. That was 4 seasons ago. Who is that? That is Water Wheel, isn't it? It's Griff. Oh, it's Griff, that's right. That made so much more sense. And I'm stupid for saying it's Water Wheel, because literally he's 3 spots down the board. Oh, no. Oh, that's so bad. Rest in peace, Skippy. So yeah, I guess Griff. This is interesting. So I know Griff always has Dallas issues. Looks like they're paying on their big board sign up. Nowhere's particularly good, but sounds like NFTL is doing home servers. So you get Griff on a Chicago team that could go hard. And that'll be good for a lot of these players. Get Yes on the Chicago team. A lot of these East Coast players on New York potentially. I would love to see an Atlanta team. Looks like the non-board has been cleared. No prelims for NPCs. It does not appear that way. It appears they just get 100 tag coins. So do with that info what you will. Heard something about a BSP reunion tour? You talked about an NFTL or next season? I've played Neutral Flag, I think 1 season. It's just not for me. Might have had something to do with that I got drafted by Business Bird. Our team name was, we were the False Flags. That was something else. Our team was not very good either. I don't even remember who was on it, but it was me, Business Bird. I'd have to think about it. 18 3v3. Blob first nom. And the bidding, Fast and Furious. Poet DMs me if the draft is live, like I haven't been religiously watching the sheet. Is that Nanner in chat? Could it really be? Blob up to 38. Look for these prelim captains. That'd be Russ, I think. I believe that's also Nas, Goat, and Hugh. Look for these NPCs to go big on these first couple of players on the board. What's going on, Nanner? How are you? You playing Neutral Flag, dude? Dude, my music volume is low. Gotta turn that up a touch. Awesome. Well, hopefully you have a good season. Looks like the bidding's stalling out here in the low 40s. And 41, I believe Hugh is going to pick him up here. and be a juke block hero. Got stars in his eyes. You kind of stopped drinking so much? Well, that's probably good, Nanner. I'm happy for you, if that's what you wanted to do. You want tips from me on neutral flag? Not a chance, dude. You know what? Draft Nanner, and you will have a really fun season. The best tag pro, the most fun tag pro I've ever played was when Nanner was on my B team. Alright, here's Griff. Again, not sure how she is on neutral flag. I assume solid. Yep, you see Cheese put in the bid. They're old associates. Played together on seasons 1 through 6. House Targaryen, I believe, or at least Griff GM'd that team and drafted Cheese. And don't quote me, they might go back Targaryen? Whatever. Listen, I never watched Game of Thrones. Anyway, I think they might go back to Manipulation Station days. I don't know that for a fact. I know some of those people didn't, and I think they did. Oh, it's a pun. I see what yeah, no, bad pun. Yeah, but it's gonna be Russ unless Cheese goes big here. Or Nas at 55. See if Russ wants to fight this out. This is Griff. Apostrophe is Griff. You know, kind of sad when a player is like, you know, I don't know how close of a friend, but like the community thinks of them as, you know, friends and teammates and they have a history together. Just kind of sad when they just cast them aside in a draft like this. Really can't believe Cheese is just gonna let Griff go when he has the coins. Just really sad. So yeah, I'm not buying that, Cheese. I think the IP Goblin thing is a little overstated. Looks like it will be Nas picking up Griff for 60. So, think about it this way. Griff is as good at Jig at neutral flag, according to these prices. I don't know if that's true. Dad. Noted neutral flag star dad. Don't start it on Jid's TC allotment. Listen, dude. Russ, you know my feeling. I feel like we've played on the same team in a tourney against Jake before. Come on, he's not that good, dude. He's beatable. Now, 3-on-3 neutral flag, he probably has a chance to make more of an impact than a 4-on-4 CTF game. That's if you made that argument, I'd buy it. £75. Oh, Nanner. That's crazy. Bidding war for Dad here, and you know what? I think Dad was also on that season 1 through 6 House Targaryen team. Don't quote me on that. So far, Cheese like uber predictable. which honestly is most. Is my stream still live? Chat, let me know if you can still see. I had an error message pop up, but it seems like everything's still live. Live? Okay, that was weird. Streamlabs sent me a notification that said an error occurred, check your settings, but it looked okay. Thank you for confirming. Oh my gosh, they're really gonna make me scroll on the big board. Oh, that's so sad. Can I go undrafted? Is that possible? Who got that? Russ Dad for 51. I think that's solid value. So let me try this. You guys are gonna maybe see this board disappear briefly. Don't panic. I think I've done it. Yes, I have. Flaccid Trip on the board next. So do we think Dad is better than Cheeto's Rule? And Poet? And Ginny at neutral flag? Maybe two of those players? Not sure about Ginny. Curious who goes... This feels like a kind of early nom for Flaccid. Yeah, he was 27th on the board. So a little down there. Ginny's huge at 3v3. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, and that's actually interesting. Because you do get those players who are better at it. It's, I guess, kind of feels more pub style. Because there's so much more open space. So your players that are like good at individual carrying, they're able to make more of an impact. 3v3. Sal, you need to leak the names. Oh, and I apologize. I've not been doing the draft sound for everyone, so I'll do it for, let's see, who got drafted? I need to do it for Griff. Need to do it for Dad. And I need to do it for Flaccid Trip, who went to Cheese Doodle. Four directly above in score. Choose that. That would have been Name, Rick, KL, Chucky, Refined. Ooh, Refined is a little interesting. So 21 for Flaccid Trip, 48 to spend for Cheese to pick up his third. I'm cool with that. He can still outbid Jake and Nas. This here comes the new guy on the board. He'll basically get Cheese will get first pick of his third ball if people spend like I think they're gonna spend. It's possible that Goat gets good value on his second ball, or I guess first ball, which allows him to get maybe a second and third ball before Cheese can get in there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Unaudible Screaming, thank you for raiding with a party of 2. I can count, thank you. You said the 4 above. Bless you. Honestly, unaudible, who are you? That's not a Tag Pro person, is it? Is this just a random raid? Everyone go give them a follow. New guy up to big coinage here. A rando? Nice, dude. Or do that. Thank you for raiding. Hey, by the way, if you're ever bored, looking for a game to play for a couple minutes, tagpro.gg. Capture the flag, but you're a ball. Check it out if you're looking for a fun little time waster. Vader's going all in here, dude. Oh, they have a Tag Pro banner. No, I think it's just coincidence, so... Yeah, definitely coincidence. Vader, stop it! Looks like you might get him for 64 coins here. That's a hefty price. What's that trash bag commercial where they go, hefty? You know what I'm talking about? Who is that? Hefty. Adios. Stinky, hefty. Yes. That's gonna kill me. Looks like the bidding's stalling at 65 tag coins. And Goat gets his first ball. Now remember when we talked about Goat getting good value on his first ball so that he could control the board later? Did not happen. And not to say new guy's not worth the cost. He may well be. But definitely loses some draft control here. And that leaves Cheese Doodle now in a pretty good spot. Oh, you're Goat? What's up, dude? Music's getting so loud. Help. Water wheel to the 30s. And again, I think it just helps Cheese Doodle. But then you ask them the question now is that, right? You have to... Flaccid Trip has to be markedly better than every other third ball, or most other third balls, for this to work out. Because Cheese won't get top choice. You know what I mean? At this last roster spot. He'll get the best of the, like, remainder. You know what I mean? So it would, like, by draft position, it'd probably be like a lower tier second ball. But he's hoping that Flaccid is so far ahead of every other third ball that it works out. Could also be much louder in music stream. Yeah, no, your boy Chopin, some of his compositions pick up in volume dramatically. Get out of your head. Chopping. What's like... Did someone get drafted? Yeah, Water Wheel. TEB and Water Wheel. Solid team. Like that a lot. Chopin. I knew it was Chopin, dude. Yeah, listen, I got the James Michener book about Poland. I know what I'm talking about. Zig, a noted neutral flag player, one-time CTF star. Yeah, Zig definitely good. That was close. I almost said Russ was good. We wouldn't want that. Has Ginny bid yet? Yeah, he bid 23. Looks like the Portland Tile Blazers might get Zig here. No, Nas gonna slow play this. You hate that. You really do. I'm kind of curious that Cheese isn't doing anything here. You gotta think he's aiming for a Chicago team. I know he's Northeast, so maybe not. But I feel like Zid's a big Chicago guy. And a flaccid Zid cheese team sounds kind of spicy. It will be Nas. Zig and Griff also feels like a good duo to me. That third ball spot might be kind of tough. So the inside info from Cheese, play style concerns. And you know what it means when someone says play styles clash? It means they're not able to adapt. You know? It really just speaks to their inability to be flexible for the team to succeed. As well as they also hate them, you're right. Oh, did I play the sound for that? Yeah, I did. I did. There will be no circumcision discussion on this stream. Please censor yourself. Alright, Russ, get your nom up, dude. We ain't got time for this. I feel like Dank feels like a really good neutral flag player to me. As does Sugar, to be honest with you. Sutured on the board, the wild card. I feel like I understand the joke you're making, Peanut, but I also don't know what that word is. But I think I get the gist. Suchi one less NFTL. Well, there you go. Sounds good to me. Suited Ginny would be huge. So true. Ginny has been rather quiet. We've seen a couple bids, but nothing crazy yet. Like he's trying to like nameless it, you know, or smally it is what it feels like. But normally they have the coins to do that. I feel like Ginny doesn't have the coins to do that. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting strategy. Cue Jason Bateman. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for him. Just rewatched that movie the other day. So good. So quotable. Russ taking this up to 30 sets. two no mics, right? Because Dad's a no mic. And I honestly kind of did that for neutral flag. Just let them feel each other, you know what I mean? Like, screw the comms, just let them feel it out. You know, play instinctual. I love that. Oh no, Vader's taking him. That's no fun. No mic, actually, good idea. I try. Let me get the draft sound. Do do do. I mean, are you trying not to let them feel each other, Colma? It's just one ball touching another, dude. I mean, you don't have to make it weird. Alright, who's the next nom here? It's Jenny's nom. Maybe we finally get a taste, a hint as to who Jenny's going for here. Bold on the board still. I feel like he's a prime candidate. Refined feels like a prime. It's gonna be a Ball Arena nom. The instant 20 from Vader. Cheetah's rule to 25. That'd be a fun team. 26 from Russ. As the bidding continues, it's 28 to go. I agree. I think Dank will be a good pick towards the as we get later and later. It is kind of crazy. I mean, I could see how you draft all these players like Nom and draft before Dank, I guess. Probably not Flaccid, but Cheese is trying to be fancy. Water Wheel, probably not. Zig, probably not. But yeah, no, I think Dank definitely should have gone earlier. So 37, of course. That's right. Wait, no, Ball Arena wasn't on that team, was she? That was Griff that was on that team. It was Griff, Megatron, Cynical, and Cheetahs, season 19. $4D strats? I mean, Flash is an offender at heart. Cheese has been known to carry the flag every now and again. As Ball Arena does get picked up by Cheeto's rule. Fire-breathing rubber duckies make their first pick of the night. Yeah, I saw that. CBS down 0-2. Kind of love it because if you remember, I'm going to promote my own stream here. I streamed week 6. ICJ versus Holden Gate, and ICJ swept Holden Gate that week. No real blowouts. They were all kind of like 1-2 cap, but ICJ went 5-0. So I really want to see them rematch in the finals. It seems like they're the only ones that have really given Holden Gate any real trouble outside of week 1 when Holden Gate didn't have Dragon Beast. So would love to see them pull out the series here. Although you also kind of love the TNG messy beef though. Yeah, Dino's tough out here. We do have a trade to announce. Oh no, I misread. When Poet messaged me and said wheel, do I do the wheel? Okay, hold on. I've got to get a window capture up. This is a wheel for Dank between Poet and Jenny. Let me get a window capture up really quick. I apologize, it's going to be 1 second. Window capture wheel. That's the wrong wheel. Oh, that's why. And that is Poet with the victory. Congratulations to Poet. Feels bad for Jenny, who wanted to go all out for Dank. We finally found out who Jenny wanted. Speaking of Dank, they're up 4-1 on Moonbase right now. Looking to take a 3-0 series lead. Is Refined on the board. Seems like comes up a little late. I think a valuable add to any Chicago team. Right now it's to Jig. That would make sense. Refined. Bruh, still looking for that player to pair with Dad. Just him and Jenny. Well, no. That's not even close to true, ignore everything I've just said. I feel like Jig and Refined is destined. It's destiny. And Nas is bullying Russ here. Russ, be your own captain. You know what I mean? Like, don't let these kids bully you into bidding, you know? If you've got a plan, or even if you don't have a plan, you know? Just do what your heart tells you. Don't listen to these other people. Jig is, oh my gosh, I made the pun. Jig is destined. I've done it. Look at me go. Hey, speaking of, I never used a rice cooker, so I can't speak to the quality of the rice it produces. Couple years ago, I was watching. So it was during the pandemic, when lockdown was still pretty, prevalent. Alton Brown would do like an at-home Good Eats-esque short YouTube video about certain cooking certain things. So he did one on rice, and his rice recipe, just how to make rice, has changed my life. It's so good. I'm sure a rice cooker does it fine, but if you really want to know, search like Alton Brown rice, maybe like throw a pandemic in there or something. His rice recipe is outstanding. Hey Flaccid, how are you? Yeah, CBS kind of getting torched right now, but it's Moonbase, so a lot of time left. 22 to Prime here. It was Ginny who picked up Refined, by the way. I missed that. Let me get his draft sound. Looks like Prime gonna go to Hugh for 22. I don't know about that team. Talk to him, Refined. Let him know, dude. Talk to him. These kids don't know. Yes, very smart from Hugh to get done early. I've got I'm headed out to the airport 7:45 tomorrow, so not terribly early. But I've got a little bit, just a teeny bit of packing to do before I head out. Might try to shave as well, but that's another story, I guess. Why'd you ask to stream this late? Because 7:45 isn't bad. I usually go to bed at 11 o'clock anyway. It's for a 7 o'clock wake up. So this is right about in line with that, and I can always sleep on the plane. So no issues. No issues at all. CBS down 0-3. Wow. I'm telling you, dude, ICJ, they're that team. Mr. Peanut, thank you for the follow. I hope that follow notification came up. Oh, it did. Let's go. Yes, finally on the board. Big Cleffa. Nas, if we could refrain from the profanity on stream, that would be great. FC, thank you for the follow. I don't know who you are, but thank you regardless. Yes, up to 20. Surprised Bold Roller hasn't gone yet. I feel like he's an NFTL stud in the making, if he's not one already. You gotta feel bad for Dad, his GM in Twitch chat, trying to figure out how to properly value these players. It's unfortunate. Yes, to Russ for 21. Very astute commentary still. I do believe you were correct. Scorch to 48. Oh. Fun team. Chicago team. I think you see the connection between Flaccid and Scorch, right? They were on Pugrats together not too long ago. Is that a good team? Uncertain. Uncertain. I think three good players. Do they have that? Do they have the carry ball? I just don't know. Like, I would put them above Juplot's Heroes right now. I'll give them that much. So I guess right now they are first in the league. KL on the board. Love KL. His offensive talent is undeniable. You get him on a New York team, I think he will kill people. If he gets on Cheetos' team, that's really interesting. It feels almost a little too offense heavy, but then again, it's neutral flag, right? There's no real like defense offense, you know. It's all very transitory. But maybe just too much flag carrying skill. But you kind of want all of them to have flag carrying skill. You know what I mean? This was a family channel. I was talking about like crows, dude. And by the way, CBS has tilted out of game 4. They're down 4-0 on Transilio. That is surely in. It's a combat that cannot be mounted. An insurmountable lead is the word I was looking for. KL looks to be stalling out for 18. And that's a potent team. You know what? I would put it above Imagine Taggins. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think Cheetos and Ball Arena probably make it better. And KO definitely has some serious mechanical skill. I'd put them ahead. Wait a minute, CBS put up 2 straight. Bold roller on the board, finally. He's about to go to the super, it appears. No jinx. A litany of championship appearances and championship wins in all leagues. CTF, Egg Ball, Neutral Flag, Novice, and all leagues. And Jenny wants him. That would go. You get Bold on that team. That's gonna go far. That's gonna compete. Tell you that much. Russ for 28. You had to. I kind of think Jig has to. No. I guess I don't see who's on the board that Jig wants more. I feel like we start to drop off pretty quick here. So I'm curious what the thought process is. Like, who does Jig pick up? Sevens, maybe? I don't know how Sevens is. Sugar, potentially. Yeah, but you go sugar and then uh, sugar, and I mean, you can't guarantee you get. I don't know. You get one of maybe like sevens, anti-re, Bumblebee, nameless, which is good, I guess. CBS soaring 3 caps in a row. Look at them. Yeah, I feel like Bumblebee will play well in neutral this season. He's always been an alternative game mode enjoyer. You think back to every birthday tower, he's always competing for the most birthday tower wins. He's always been pretty adept at picking up other game modes. As here comes Bumblebee. Was nommed by Nas. Jig gonna compete for that one. The 28 bid from Russ. We'll see if Jig wants to. If Jig gives him up, then he takes one of nameless or sevens or anti-re. You know, name 333 is a good shout. Like, I feel like they are definitely like a noted, like, neutral, much higher level neutral player than what people would consider them for CTF. Will be Russ picking up Bumblebee. So where would I put them? I think Bumblebee actually adds a lot to that team. I would put them above G-Plot's Heroes. I have trouble placing them around Cheese Doodle's team. I think they're better than Cheese's team. Maybe. Because they're a Chicago team, right? Yeah, I would go currently Cheetos, Russ, Cheese Doodle, Hugh as my order. Love to see Yes back competing. Feel like you haven't played CTF in so long, Yes. Salmon in the oven. Let's go, dude. Good for you. Nice and healthy. Well, I'm glad you're finding some free time, Yes, to do something that you presumably enjoy. As time runs out, and that's a sweep for ICJ, they're going to take on Holden Gate in the Super Bowl. And oh, that's so hype. The rematch from Week 6 where ICJ swept Holden Gate. Oh, that's awesome. Sugar, the insta-mats from Jenny. Jig is going to let Sugar go. That's really interesting. That Ginny refined. I feel like. Oh no, there goes Jig. I was gonna say I feel like Refined and Sugar for some reason I feel like they don't get along, but it is gonna be Jig picking up Sugar. Good team. Will be Ginny's board. Then Vader. So Jig's got a couple picks here. They were on the same team for OTIA? Okay. I'm behind on the times, I guess. You know what? I bet you Jig goes for name 333 here. That's what I think. I guess. Yeah, I think sevens goes to someone here. Freak on the board. Interesting. Yelpa, thank you for the raid, although I assume we were sharing most of our viewers. So Poet was the nom on Freak. I guess just trying to sneak him by. That's not bad. I think Dank does a lot of heavy lifting for them. That's not horrible. It will be Freak the Poet. Yeah, Princey, you're not allowed to comment on Freak's ability. Vader going to pick up Jig here unless Jenny wants, or Vader gonna pick up name 333 unless Jenny wants him. This feels like a Vader pick to me. That's a good team. I feel like every team's a good team. Hey Yelpa, thank you for the major stream. It will be Jenny who takes him. I love that team, dude. Love that team. Yep, I would definitely put Jenny up there. I think right now they're competing for my number one. In my hastily assembled power rankings that are still under construction. And just think, Jenny's team was all possible because he lost a wheel to Poet. Just think about the course of this season and of history if Jenny wins the wheel for Dank. Our lives have been forever changed. Yeah, Cheetos, I like your team a lot. Alright, what's going on here? Jig does not control the board. It's Jid's Nom. That's probably why it's taking a little while. Doesn't want to lose his top hit to Vader, but also doesn't want to nom someone he doesn't want. It's a very complicated situation. Because I don't know if he's allowed to nom and not bid on the player that he noms. This is all part of the joys of drafting, dude. This is where the real draft enjoyers, where we get into this nitty gritty. This is fun right here. How is beast mode a mod on this channel? Who let that happen? That is unbelievable. Yes, that's true. Goat will also be in that spot. How do I unmod someone? Sorry, Beast Mode, I've taken your privileges away. You can earn them back later. Oh, Inspire. What a tot. No, Sugar's not toxic, really. But what a potential to be toxic team. Look at that. I modded you? Alright, if you insist. Wow, what a team for Jid, dude. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm on board with that, so what a wild team. Is Inspire no mic as well? Jake, I feel like not much of a talker. Sugar also, even if they're miking, not much of a talker. Taylor whiff for GOAT. Tell you what, Taylor's seen such a big rise. Ever since Region Wars has really shot up the community fit sentiment rankings. This feels like a little bit of a reach here. Can I be honest with you? And again, I mean that with all respect. But then again, you could justify where they're going here. You know, I might take anti-re or sevens over Taylor here, but I guess you could. I don't think you can. You can't stretch too hard to justify taking them here. Should be goats here. Yeah, ball Saget potentially. Another quick riser. Just so happened to be on the same minors team. So New Guy, Bold, and Taylor. I think New Guy and Bold just make that a really good team. Put any one of these players as their third ball, and I think they're a good top half minimum. I would presume they contend for a championship here. you'd agree if this was 4v4 and we're talking about a fourth ball. Yeah, sure, I buy that. But, interesting. So, Richie gonna finish out Converse Ball Stars. That feels like a not great team to me. I feel like I always hate Rick. Like, I don't understand why. But, like, the past 2 minor seasons, I thought his teams have been kind of garbage. Not garbage, but like not contended. And I'm getting the same feeling now, especially now that I know Griff is gonna miss time. Like, I feel like I'm always hating on Rick. I don't understand it. And that's the draft. Let me play the draft sound one more time. Quick off the cuff rankings. We go tag pro athletes. We go fire-breathing rubber duckies. We go reptiles. We go boosting ball acutas. Imagine taggins. It's hard. I think all these teams are really close. Portland. Returns of the Jedi, Responsive Balls, Juplots Heroes, Converse Ball Stars? Yep, that's all for tuning in. We'll end the stream here. Enjoy your season, guys. Take care.